everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Okay, I don't know what you've been up to, but I've just sort of been sitting and doom scrolling about Roe v. Wade for the past 2 days, which I think is a completely reasonable and expected response. But I've come away with 3 main thoughts about all of this. 1, as much as it is a positive side effect for conservatives to be able to control women's bodies, I think the primary reason that this was done was to create effectively wage slaves for the next generation of capitalist, oligarchical billionaires. When they say that America is a capitalist country, girl, they're not lying. Okay, this is all so that they can get cheap manufacturing labor and bust unions and keep people uneducated so that they can never rise above poverty levels. That's the whole point. Because think about it, if they wanted independent citizens that had the resources to live valuable lives in society after birth, it would happen. We'd have universal health care. We'd have prenatal and postnatal care. We would have support for mothers. We would have support for young mothers. But we don't, because we don't want that. We want a broken foster system that feeds into a prison system that feeds into free labor. Period. That's why it's happening. 2, this is going to be slightly anecdotal, but I was raised conservative and in a religious household for the first 18 years of my life in Arkansas. And I have to say that the number one demographic of people who would slut shame, blame women for getting pregnant, blame young girls for getting pregnant, want them to be forced to carry through with a pregnancy because of sexual activity, that demographic is white women. It's not men. It's white women. It's religious, conservative white women that absolutely love slut shaming other women, even in cases of rape and incest. They don't care. Sex is sex to them. It's them. I'm telling you, every single person that I have had to have debates about abortion with, it is not men. It is conservative white women. They have such a lack of empathy for other people and other women specifically, people who can become pregnant. It is astounding, shocking, and truly sad. They think because they had 2 kids and they loved the process of it, that everyone else should love the process of it, and if not, they're evil. 3rd, and my last point, 9 people decided this. 5 people really decided this, but 9 people decided this. For half of the country. This is a broken system and something needs to change. And it will. It has to. Miss Taylor Swift was not wrong when she said that women do the dirtiest work for men. This is so much of the problem. When women are told that the only way that they can go above their station or gain a little bit of semblance of power in this world is by crushing other women, specifically BIPOC women, specifically impoverished women, if they have to crush those women under their heel, they will happily do it and then go buy another pair of Louboutins since they've ruined those. The way that purity culture in America has effectively made a female presenting person's value their sex and their purity around sex is so prevalent. I cannot tell you the amount of bullying that happened even when I was growing up by other women to young women because someone wanted to go on a date with someone, because someone kissed someone for the first time. People were considered sluts for that kind of shit. So imagine now someone who is living in an impoverished situation, who now has 2 kids with a baby daddy who is abusive, who is stuck in that situation and cannot get out of it, but is considered the sinful one, the dirty one, the bad one for ever having sex with that person in the first place. That pregnancy is a punishment. And those kids that they're going to have are a punishment. And white women, white conservative women know that.
Hey, well, looks like she went on a tangent about white conservative women. Listen, whew, I don't know where to start because she had two different points. One point was about abortion and stuff and controlling, and five people made the decision about the bodies of women across the country. Now, if y'all want to ask personally, and this is not political, this is not my political take on this. I wouldn't pay for an abortion. Of course, I got kids, many of them. So I wouldn't personally pay for one, and that has nothing to do with my body, my choice. That's just if I was to have sex with a woman and got her pregnant, I would want to have the baby. Like I knew what I was doing when I had the sex. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. I wouldn't want to pay for an abortion. Well, let me take that back. Does an abortion pill count when you take one like the day after, not an abortion pill, the day after pill? You know what I'm saying? You in the moment and you doo and then you get a day after. I don't really think that's the same. That's not the same. But I'll pay for those. Okay? But my thing is, now that I'm 40 years old or over 40, I'm not 40, I'm over 40. I just had a vasectomy. I don't want no more kids, and I'm not paying for no abortions. So, I mean, even if we could have them, I wouldn't want to pay for one, or I don't want to have no more kids at 40. So, I just did away with it. So, I think, and then that was my choice. It's my body and it's my choice not to have no more kids out of wedlock. That's my body and that's my choice. So I don't know. But women have a different angle with this. Women want to control their bodies, and some women want to control the bodies of others. And the fact of the matter is, if you don't have sex or you don't have unprotected sex, not having sex is the greatest way not to have a baby. Having protected sex, there still is a chance that you could get pregnant, because the condom break, you know what I'm saying? It's not, or the condom might have a leak in it, but it wouldn't be that big, and not fully using the condom right. Like if you don't put the condom on right, or the condom don't fit. If the condom don't fit, you must have quit. Okay? If the condom don't fit and it get lost in the sauce, there you go. You're having another baby. So, and then being raped. I was watching something and it was about a girl who was debating a woman who was the product of a graping. So the mom got raped, and now that's how she came along. And I don't know. It was kind of a back and forth. I think both women had some points, but it's another case. I just watched this case. A guy impregnated his 11-year-old stepdaughter. He just received a life sentence, and I think the mom who knew about it because they had the baby at the house and didn't take her to the hospital. 11 years old, she gave birth to the child. And I think the mom got life too. So had they took her to the doctor, that by law now she has to have that baby anyway. But it was a shame when the 11-year-old got pregnant and had a baby, how the father was shocked that they would ask him for a DNA test, because who's sleeping with this 11-year-old girl? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a crazy situation. 11-year-old with a baby, but she wouldn't be able to get rid of it anyway. So crazy situation. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section.